banned for life. And here's the thing. I'm banned for life from the SE2 forums, but it's really... It's not really fair, but I don't care. It doesn't have to be fair. They own the company. It's up to them. I'm not saying it should be fair, but... yeah, everything I said that got me banned has come to fruition, so...
Oh. Oh well. You can have the last laugh then, Mr. Tumber.
Yeah.
Against...
Haha.
So...
Okay, here we go. Players are ready?
Yep. Gonna have Psychodrama versus Startail Rainbow on Tal'Darim Altar. So this could be a ridiculously good match.
If I may correct you, that's actually Hitbox.
Well, yes.
I'm kidding, I know. I was just, throwing that out there.
Got some more lemonade?
Why does he have a Protoss? That really irks me when a Terran player has a Protoss.
I don't think it's his account. I think he borrows it to...
Portrait.
I think he borrows it to play on this server, because playing EU from Korea isn't very practical, so most Koreans don't really have accounts on EU. Most. I'm not saying all.
Well, I am a purist. We are going to get into these introductions right now. Take it away, Kylaris, when you are ready.
Thank you very much. So we do have Mr. Psychodrama here, going to be spawning down in the bottom left-hand corner as the green Zergy on Tal'Darim Altar, and meanwhile to the north we do have Mr. Hitbox, aka Startail Rainbow, going to be spawning here as a pink Terran, and yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I can only assume. I don't know the rank of Psychodrama and things like that, but when you're going up against these pros, sometimes, as we saw in the last game, especially in the earlier rounds of tournaments, pros sort of kind of discredit lower league players and kind of go for one basing, kind of get through it as quickly as possible styles. So we might see that at Startail Rainbow, but we might not at the same time.
we may not. Getting out of this game for a moment and back to the forums.
Oh yes.
So yeah, banned from the SE2 forums for life. Banned from Sony forums for life and afterlife.
Right.
Literally lucky to be able to even have a PlayStation 3 for the amount of hell I gave them. I was banned for like 30 days from their forums, and they give you a little countdown for Sony forums when you're allowed to, post again. So all my friends were like counting down. We had like a little countdown party, and I came out with this diatribe of just, it was brutal, Caleris. It really was attacking everybody at Sony. People that were like, I wasn't even a part of this project. And Tum was yelling at me. I don't understand what the hostility's about. And I'm like, it's about, you've ruined this game.
Wait, which
game?
And
it's got the Star Wars name on it. The Galaxy.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's about, you've ruined this game. That's why I'm pissed off. And then it wasn't such a big deal because Lucas decided to ruin the next 3 movies. So,
yeah.
I'm really excited for the new Star Wars, though. Of course, one of my favorite casters, Total Biscuit, has said that Hutball is actually quite castable, so that guy could cast his way out of a box. Really, a little frustrated in yesterday's Playham tournament from what I've heard, though.
Really?
Yeah, he was expressing frustration. I guess he doesn't like playing in tournaments very much, which sort of bothers me a little bit, TB, if I may be honest. My good friend, I think that, and by good friend I mean I've never really talked to you before, but I do think if you're going to play a game, it should be for the passion, the love, and the enjoyment. And I understand his frustration. I think it was part of the thing is that he doesn't have time to really get... He doesn't want to put the time in required to get good at the game, and it can be quite frustrating if you don't have that. So spawning pool now finishing for the Zerg. Gas is saturated. I love you, Caleris, like a brother. You put up with all my inside jokes so well.
Well, not to worry. I uphold as much of my stature as possible when it comes to being pure and awesome.
And I abuse it.
Yeah, exactly.
As much as I can.
So,
I really do.
Yeah.
So, I have to say, I couldn't wait to face Terran on the ladder last night because I wanted to see exactly if I could start to hold the 1-1-1 as... Okay. I have literally never faced it at all because as soon as it popularized, I was like, right, I'm going off ladder till after the patch. Because just so many people in Korea have complained about it. I'm sure there's going to be an incoming fix, and I'm going to wait till the metagame develops and sort of we figure out how to stop it. So a lot of Protoss currently quite comfortable stopping it now. At least on NA, I guess.
You certainly have options now, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But of all the games I played, no Terran. It was all either Protoss or Zerg, so...
Oh dear.
Did not play one Terran yesterday, but... Here we go. Hellion gonna get down here. Feeling good about himself right now. Not gonna feel too much better in a moment, as a great little block there with the Queen. Kalaris always likes to point out the positioning of the Evo chamber. Doesn't want any run-bys here. Nice spine crawler there, but look at this. Marine's gonna come in here and start to do some work, put down this pressure.
Ooh, actually, a nice little pick-off potentially for that Evo chamber. Going to be pushing in with the few Zerglings. Not going to be able to get as many Marine kills as he'd like, though, as those Marines were able to clean that up pretty nicely. And look at this, Startail Rainbow continuing to pressure on here, and has Medivacs in production at home, so this could get a bit dodgy for the Psychodrama.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for Psychodrama at all, especially with Medivacs. These Marines... Not even in a bunker or anything, just abusing the pretty Sim City I was just talking about that the Zerg was trying to do. And Ling's now trying to get us around. He really needs to clean this up. But it doesn't look like...
Well, gets a pretty good surround off there.
Actually, yeah, look at that. But I don't think it's going to halt the aggression, though, Kalaris.
No, I think ultimately once those Medivacs come along, he's going to be in a position to start abusing those high ground, low ground potentials. And actually, no, just going to go home behind this, potentially. Which is odd. Oh, and look at this, going to be going for some cloaked Banshee aggression as well. So, that's interesting. I'm surprised Startail Rainbow didn't keep pressuring, to be honest, but...
No, it's very Korean, though. So, cloaked Banshee versus Zerg, of course. Bomber just loves his cloaked Banshees. Forces a lot of GGs out with those as now. And this is the right move here, I feel, too, for Psychodrama. He wants to get Lings up there, see if he can at least infiltrate, poke, maybe get a lucky run by, something like that. So, moving his army out a little bit. Of course, speed has kicked in. He can get back to defend quite quickly if necessary. Going to find out there's no way he can break that down. And drop is on the way. 3 Hellions, 3 Hellions, 2 Marines, sir?
Looks like it, as, well, he has that Banshee in tow as well, so that could do a bit of damage as well. And here's the thing, so I think Psychodrama kind of really overreacted to that initial kind of aggression. And look at this, a lot of Lings trying to run in here, trying to do much damage. He's not actually picking them up. There we go, there's the pickup. And now this Banshee's going to come in. Cloak is just about to finish. Armory on the way as well for Mr. Rainbow here. But yeah, coming back to the whole point, whilst this Banshee gets a few kills, and does not get shooed away by that Queen. So Psychodrama is down on Harvesters right now, and that's because of all the lava spent on those Lings. And in a Zerg's shoes, you just don't want to be in those shoes. They're the bad shoes. They're the ones that kind of make you fall over on pavements, which is not good.
Yeah, indeed. About the only way that would pay off is if, essentially, if Startail would have proxied, and he could have gotten a Ling run by into the base to do a little eco damage, as, you know, we see happen on some of those trade-offs. But getting 2 Queens out now, rather 2 Queen kills, and these cloaked Banshees are just going to do work. I mean, there is a Spore at the main, 2 Spores at the natural, and this Queen, but really this is going to frustrate Psychodrama to no end, as he's able to find these angles and just abuse the lack of zoning.
Yeah, too true. And how often do you see a starport going for a little bit of a scout tumber? Normally it's the factory or a barracks.
That's a bit of a manor scout there.
Maybe.
Or maybe he just really wants to get close and reinforce.
Yeah, maybe you just like land it close by and throw down a tech lab and start punching out those Banshees like really, really close. That'd be pretty epic.
I would like to say though, you know, what I'd like to see the Zerg do here is just pick up his base and walk away.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we're not going to see that until Heart of the Swarm. So,
of course,
the base cannot reroute. Only the Spore Crawler, Spine Crawlers, of course, Kylaris.
One day
has put his 2 cents into Blizzard. I am sure they will listen.
Wait a minute. Why is
Yes.
Why is a barracks flying out of there as well? Oh my god. He's actually
he's just going to go ahead and maybe he's listening to the cast and wants to go ahead and proxy, like I said, but Who knows?
He could be using it for front ground vision. I mean, it's supplying him a lot of vision in front of his base right now, so maybe that's the reason.
Thor's on the way. If you look at the production tab, actually 2 of them.
I'm closing this, that, and everything with the shortcuts. There we go. Yeah, 2 Thors. To be fair, I mean, Psychodrama's going for a lot of lings. I mean, he doesn't have as many lings as he should do because he's lost quite a few drones and hasn't droned up in the earlier stages as well as he should have done. So, wait a minute, he actually needs to there we go, transferring a lot more drones back to his main here. And lings are pretty good against Thors, but at the same time, Blue Flame is out with those Hellions, so this mech style might be a bit hard for Psychodrama to deal with.
You know, crisis management so very key, and I have to go back to what you said about the overreaction out of Zerg. You watch players like Sheth, even Rhett, these guys, Idra too, loves to drone. But I have to say, really, especially Sheth, and I saw it in the game versus Boxer. Hold that thought, though. Blue Flame Hellions coming in now, and looking to really wreck shop here. Line them up as they go after those lings. You see all those lings in a lot of trouble right now. Those Blue Flame Hellions will be able to roast and toast them.
Yep, and that's exactly what Rainbow wants to do right now. Ultimately, the only thing standing between him and ultimate victory is lings surrounding his Thors, and once now they're all dead, well, you know, how is he going to kill the Thors? So...
Yeah, actually gets those cleaned up quite quickly, considering, but 24 workers killed.
Ouch.
That's going to be quite brutal. Lings coming out on the map, trying to gain map control at least a little bit.
And, oh, a Thor drop tumber. This could be cute, as he tucks his little legs up there, stays on top, and just...
That is the coolest graphic ever, man. I think that's so neat. And, of course, gonna start to do work right now on this mineral line.
Oh, dancing the Thor! Uh-oh, did you see that, Tumba?
I did. So Rainbow, obviously, having a bit of fun with this game.
Yeah, just...
Sort of taunting.
I wonder if Psychodrama knows that this is Rainbow. Like, he must do. He must have seen the brackets and been like, oh, it's Startail Rainbow. Yeah, of course. So...
I would like to think.
Yep.
He does.
Breaking
so much to tell you, so little time. Going back to what you were saying, though, about the lings, it's key, right? Crisis management. You cannot overreact. As a Zerg player, you need to be able to calculate what you see and what you have to guesstimate on reinforcements coming. There's only so much the Terran can have coming your way.
Yeah.
So after that calculation, you need to know just how many drones to pull and how many lings to make. That way you can continue on with your economy. If you sort of hit the brakes on your economy and go full-fledged ling, it's going to put you really in the position that Psychodrama's in right now. He's locked down with really nothing. I mean, we're 16 minutes in the game. He should be on a third. He's got 3 mutas out that are going to do absolutely nothing for him. I'm being very hard on him right now, but it's only because I want to see him get better, of course.
Yep.
And this is Startail Rainbow, so let's consider that as well. Quite daunting. And I think he does know who it is because he's just playing scared, to be quite honest. Third going down now, though, finally, for Psychodrama.
Not too bad. And yeah, I mean, after this game, he's gonna, you know, say, you know, I hung with Startail Rainbow for quite a bit, of course. I mean, I don't think Startail Rainbow's taking this as seriously as he may have done, especially with that dancing Thor. But, you know, Rainbow behind this, getting another 2 bases and roasting so many drones here in the main of his opponent. So, this is looking dicey for poor Psychodrama.
Yeah, dicey is the way to put it, Kylaris. Just losing so many workers. If I bring up workers killed 50,
Oh.
Kylaris, just 50.
And losing more now. And here's the thing, Tumba, with that +2 weapons upgrade finishing up for the mech, the Hellions are back to their former glory. So they're gonna be matching
so
those.
it's previous patch Blue Flame Hellions and a lot of Thors.
Oh,
this not looking good for Psychodrama at this point. I don't know if he realizes what's on the way. He knows something bad this way comes. I can tell you that much. This one ling is going to really... I can't say what he's going to do because I don't use expletives.
Oh!
And there's the GG out of Psychodrama. And I don't blame him, man.
Yeah.
He knew. He saw that with the ling and he's like, I am not going to embarrass myself trying to defend this. But good on him for hanging with Startail Rainbow, of course, as long as he did.
Yeah, I was half expecting to see an entire cabaret line of dancing Thors, but apparently we didn't get to.
Like a conga line, if you will.
Well, it was for a while, yeah, so... Wowsy, wow, wow. Mr. Startail Rainbow does advance over Psychodrama. Good for Psychodrama. Hanging in there.